I'm Cuban, born and raised in Miami.
Hey, I'm a Cuban too, born and raised in Havana. And it is amazing how much stuff we have in common.
It's true, we both love technology.
We like the same type of music.
Fast cars.
And we like the same food.
For decades, Cubans have brought this vibrant culture here to Miami. Things like food, music, sports have all been something that we've been enjoying for generations, and not just the Cuban American community, enjoyed by the entire greater Miami area.
Oh, you mean like cafecito, sándwich cubano, playing baseball, dancing salsa, empanadas, right?
And pastelitos.
And pastelitos, yeah.
More than a third of Miami's population is made up of Cubans, and across entire Florida, there's 1.2 million Cubans, and that's out of 2 million across the entire United States.
Wow, that's a big number, you know, but it's a shame that even if we have more relations to Cuba right now, the Cubans in Miami and the Cubans in the island are still very disconnected. Alright, so these are the good news. We have a non-profit, we have been working on it for 3 years, and what we do, we help people in Cuba to connect to the internet. So we have right now more than 40,000 people enjoying this in Cuba. And what we want to do is bringing the two shores together through technology.
Here in America, accessing the internet, it's a granted right. You may not know this, but in Cuba, accessing the internet, it's a privilege. There's 11.2 million people across the island of Cuba, and only 5% of them can access the web. That makes them the most disconnected country in our hemisphere. The one thing we do know is that 3 million of them have access to email. No web, just email. That reminds me of back in the 80s and 90s here in America.
Yeah. So this is our secret sauce, right? What we do, we give access to the people to the web via email. So let's say you want to check social network. So you send an email to apertas@gmail.com. In the subject line, you type Pizarra, and then you will receive an email back with a fully functional social network, pretty similar to Twitter, where you can post, like, share, read other people's comments, but 100% through email. So you don't need any web access whatsoever. Isn't that cool?
My mind is blown. And social network isn't the only service we have. We also have a matchmaking service called Cupido, where people can find the love of their life in Cuba. It could be somebody just down the block or across the country of Cuba. And besides that, we also have several other services like looking up in Wikipedia, looking up Google Maps, going ahead and looking up the weather, pulling up the news, or even...
Yeah. We actually have more than 30 services. And we have a community of programmers that volunteer their time to build new services every time. And they're really making a huge impact. They're changing the life of people who never have seen the web before. Can you imagine that? Alright, so this is what we want to do. We're going to create two phone apps. One, social network. The second one, online dating. We're going to distribute these apps for free here in Miami. And because we already have 40,000 people using this through email in Cuba, this is going to create instant communication between Miami and Cuba. So think about this. You and I together are going to give access to people in Miami to meet new friends in the island, to see how they think, to learn from them, to see how they behave, even to fall in love maybe. Hey, welcome.
Thank you. The last thing we want to do is for businesses. There's been talk about America and Cuba maybe having some increased trade relations, and Miami is listening. So we want to give an affordable way for businesses to create market research on the island and learn about the target market. What are people in Cuba thinking? How profitable can their business be? What are the risks involved? And create a website where they could easily create a survey of what their business is looking for, what questions they want to ask, and then instantly hear the voice of the Cuban people.
That's cool, yeah. So as a summary, we're going to have two phone apps. One, social network. The second one, online dating. We're also going to have a website to run service in Cuba.
What we ask of you, what we need is for you to please contribute to this project.
So even if you're not Cuban American, working with us, you are supporting freedom of speech, and freedom of internet in Cuba. You're helping our Miami community, and we want to welcome you to be part of this great Cuban culture that we all share.
This is how we'll be using the funds. We're going to hire a graphic designer. We're going to hire a mobile apps developer, a website developer. We're going to enhance our survey by email platform. We're going to build brand new apps and websites. And at the end, we're going to have an inaugurational gala to celebrate the release. And you have a special invitation. It's going to take us 4 months to get everything all completed, but we'll be sharing with you all along the way. You're going to play a special role at making this dream a reality. And you have our emails to contact us at any time.
We want to thank you with great reward packages. But most importantly, you're going to be connecting the Miami community to the roots. You're going to be helping thousands of people in Cuba to access the internet and to connect with their families. And you're going to be getting together two countries that have been isolated for more than 2 generations. So thank you.